Are you struggling to debug your VBScript in Visual Studio 2017? You're not alone. Many users have faced this challenge, and today we're going to unravel the mystery together. I completely understand how frustrating it can be when you follow the steps and nothing seems to work. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack, right? You're definitely not the only one experiencing this. Here's the situation we're diving into. A user named Steph asked why the debugger doesn't start when using the command cscript.e/x foo.vbs in Visual Studio 2017. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what could be going wrong? It might be a configuration issue or a difference between versions. We'll break down the steps to ensure everything is set up correctly. And stick around. At the end of this video, I have a crucial tip that could save you a lot of time and headaches when debugging. To begin debugging a VBScript in Visual Studio 2017, the user should first ensure that they have the correct version of Visual Studio installed. The Community Edition is suitable for this task. Next, the user needs to configure Visual Studio to work with VBScript. This involves setting up the project properties correctly. After configuring the project properties, the user should open the command prompt and run the script with the correct parameters to start debugging. If the debugger still does not start, the user should check if the script is being executed in the correct context and that all necessary permissions are granted. Finally, if the user continues to experience issues, they may want to consult the Visual Studio documentation or community forums for additional troubleshooting steps. Fun fact, did you know that VBScript was originally designed for web development? It's come a long way since then, but debugging can still be a challenge. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution was found by another user. They suggest starting Visual Studio and opening a project. Point it to the cscript.exe file in your Windows system directory. When prompted for elevation permissions, click Ignore. Then, go to the project properties for cscript.exe, add //d in the arguments, and change the debugger type to script. Finally, close the properties and press F10 to start debugging. That's all on that answer. Let's take a look at another one. An alternative solution suggests running Visual Studio 2017 as an administrator. Then enable the script option under Tools, Options, Debugging, Just in Time. After making these changes, try debugging your script again. The user also mentions that they encountered a similar issue with Visual Studio 2017 Enterprise. Enabling just-in-time debugging resolved their problem as well. Let's take a look at an answer from another user. An alternative solution suggests that when using cscript.exe, you need to use double forward slashes for command line options. This means you should type cscript.exe/x instead of cscript.exe/x. Additionally, using the select-d argument is recommended to make the debugger break immediately. Here's the tip I promised. Always keep your Visual Studio updated. Updates often include important fixes that can resolve issues like this one. And there you have it. With these steps, you should be able to debug your VBScript in Visual Studio 2017. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and remember to share your success stories with us.